Hey guys, so welcome to another video, and this one's going to be different. I was recently contacted by an old friend of mine who is this gentleman on the screen, and he wants to redesign this character. For those of you who may or may not know who this is the Green Goblin from Knott Scary Farm's Ghost Town Streets. He is the original Green Goblin from back in the days. He and I worked together on Ghost Town Streets for 10 years. We had a ton of fun, and we built a really good friendship because of it. You current fans or current monsters may know this face differently, because this face is still running around Ghost Town Streets, but it's a different actor and basically a completely different character, just with the same face. But this is the original face and the original look. The one in the center is one of the first renditions, and then as you see it surrounding that middle face, you you see the progression. The current design, or the latest design for the Green Goblin for this actor, was the top left, which is a pullover mask, and that is the one we will be redesigning. And what this video is part one of this whole redesign process. So we're gonna actually redesign the face digitally. I'm gonna use ZBrush to sculpt it, and then once we lock down an actual design that he is happy with, I will then render out those images and use those as reference to sculpt the mask. He will come in. We will also do a video of the casting process, because I'm going to cast his face, and then I will sculpt the mask onto his life cast, and then we'll go through the whole process of sculpture, molding, painting, and also creating the mask, the wearable mask. So what this first video is basically me sculpting the pullover mask that you see on the top left. The reason why I'm doing it is to get the base mesh for the original mask, and then I'll go on top and start redesigning from there. So this video would just be a time lapse of me sculpting that base mesh, and then the second part will be doing the design, and then I'll probably do videos of the notes, like there are changes that he may want. I'll do those and kind of take you through the process of what it's like to actually design a mask for somebody. So let's get to the video, and I'll just talk through the video. Okay, so here we are in ZBrush, and as you can see, I have my reference images surrounding my work area. If you don't know what ZBrush is, it's a digital sculpting software. It's used all through the entertainment and game industry, and it's also used in the toy industry as well, and for 3D prints and statues and many other things. You can use it for all kinds of things, but I've been using it in when doing commercials and television and video game stuff, and then throughout the years I've been using it to design masks. It's quick. It's this time lapse is about 6 minutes. It's an hour's worth of work that's condensed. It's sped up to about 6 minutes. I don't know, about 600%. I guess that would be. And you can just see that I'm just pushing and pulling. Getting all the major landmarks of the mask. I've tried different, you'll see throughout this whole process that I tried different techniques. I initially start out with it being like a mask, where the thing I'm sculpting is just a pullover that goes over that base mesh of the human that you see underneath it. I thought that doing it that way would be cool because I could then later on 3D print a hard version of the mask if I want to. I'll eventually combine it all together and make it an actual character, but it's not the purpose of this stage. The whole purpose of this stage is to get the base mesh, to get the initial design in there. I will then go and sculpt the redesign. I just wanted to get the initial mask digitally because I could then, it'll be easier for me to redesign the new one based off of the old one. I don't know. That's just my process. So anyways, I'm not going to go through what I'm doing in ZBrush. This isn't a ZBrush tutorial. This is just a time lapse of the work that I put into it. I don't think I'll ever do a ZBrush tutorial. If anybody wants to, if you don't know what it is and you want to learn what it is, there's plenty of videos on YouTube that you could check out. Pixel Logic is the company that does the software, so you could just go onto their YouTube channel and they have a crap ton of videos. Sorry that there is no music. YouTube has kind of hit me with a couple, actually they hit me with like 3 different copyright issues, and I just, for now, I'm not putting any music in my things. It's just going to be me talking through as like a voiceover. So I personally don't care for doing it this way, but unfortunately that's just the way it is for right now, until I can find some artist that I won't have to worry about copyright issues, that are willing to let me use their music for my videos. Until then, I'm not using anybody's audio, because even when you pay for it, you still get in trouble. And that was my issue. So anyways, so back to the face. Let me tell you some reasons why I like ZBrush. Because you can sculpt in symmetry. If I'm sculpting one side, the other side will get sculpted, and it's just makes the process so much faster. If I were to sculpt this in clay, I would have to sculpt both sides, and this way I can I can get versions out to the client a lot quicker. In this case, I'm just doing something really quick. I'm not trying to make this perfect, and this is just a starting point. I figured I would just do a video of it anyways, but yeah, it's not something that I wanted to make perfect. It doesn't need to match exactly. As you can tell, it won't match exactly. I just wanted to get it in, and just get the initial design in there. So you can, not sure if you can see, but I ended up combining the face. I ended up combining the mask to the actual head. I'm really excited to be able to go through this process, and to have content, of my design process all the way to the final product. Having my buddy come out, and casting him, that's going to be a fun half day. He lives in Colorado, and he's going to come out, and we're going to, he'll come, hang out, and we'll chat and do haunt talk, and so I'm really excited about that. So we're kind of approaching the end here. I am adding little pores, because why not, you know, adding little wrinkles and pores all over the mask. And, you know, that way when I do eventually want to do like a lighting setup on it, you can see that pore detail. Again, it is nowhere near being finished. This is just me goofing off and being stupid. Yeah, as you can tell, I painted, I gave a green material, you know, because Green Goblin. I didn't go through any painting process or anything like that. It's basically done at this point, and I'm just kind of goofing off. So here we are. I have my base mesh and my final stage for this part. It's not a final, you know, sculpt by any means, but it's from here I will take it from here and start designing the new face, which I'm super excited about. So that's it for part 1. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. All right, guys.